Oh, have you ever noticed how everyone seems to be tired lately? Not sleepy, not physically exhausted from a long day, just tired. And it's not the kind of tired a nap can fix. It's that deep kind of tired that sits right behind your eyes. The kind that makes you stare at your phone for way longer than you mean to. It's the kind that makes even the simplest tasks feel heavy. Red. I don't think most of us are physically tired. I think we're mentally tired. We are always on, always available, always connected. And that sounds like a good thing, right? Until you realize your brain never actually gets to shut off. Think about it. When was the last time your phone was truly silent? Not on vibrate, not just flipped face down, but completely off. Probably a while ago. There's always something buzzing for your attention. A notification, a group chat, an email, a breaking news alert, a little ping telling you someone liked your post. Even when we're supposed to be resting, we're responding. Even when we're home, we're accessible. Our brains never get to clock out. We don't even notice it anymore. We wake up, and what's the first thing we do? We check our phones. Before we even stretch or take a deep breath, we check. Messages, notifications, who posted what, who viewed our story. And just like that, before the day has even really begun, our minds are already processing other people's lives, other people's energy, and other people's expectations. No wonder we're so tired. Then there's the quiet comparison, the kind we all pretend we don't do. You're scrolling and you see someone traveling the world, someone buying a house, someone getting married, someone launching a business, and you're just sitting there thinking, am I behind? Am I doing enough? Should I be further along by now? It's not loud jealousy. It's a quiet, constant pressure. And that quiet pressure is heavy because nobody talks about it. We say we're inspired, but deep down, sometimes we're just overwhelmed. We are constantly watching other people succeed in real time. Before social media, you might hear about someone's success every now and then. Now, you watch it happen daily, hourly. Every scroll is a highlight reel. And even when you're genuinely happy for them, your brain is still calculating. Stu, comparing your own life against these perfectly curated moments. That is absolutely exhausting. And let's talk about always being on. There's no true off switch anymore. Work doesn't end when you leave the office. People text you after hours. Emails keep coming in. Even if you don't respond right away, you saw it. So mentally, you've already started to process it. Your brain doesn't rest just because you're not talking. Socially, we're performing more than ever. Posting carefully, captioning carefully, trying not to say the wrong thing. That constant state of self-awareness is incredibly draining. We also consume more information in a single day than people used to in weeks. Tragedies, politics, drama, opinions, arguments. Our brain wasn't built to process the entire world's problems every single day. But we do. We scroll through global issues like it's normal, absorbing stress that doesn't even belong to us, and then we wonder why we feel so heavy. Even our conversations feel different now. You ever talk to someone, and you can just feel that both of you are tired, but nobody says it. Both smiling, both saying, I'm good, but the energy is just low. Because everyone is carrying something, and nobody wants to seem weak. So we keep it moving. We laugh, we scroll, we distract ourselves. But deep down, we're overstimulated, overexposed, and mentally underrested. And the wildest part? We feel guilty for being tired. We tell ourselves, I shouldn't feel this way. Or, there are people doing so much more. But being mentally tired isn't about how much you physically did. It's about how much your brain processed, how much you carried silently, how many tabs are open in your mind. Some people aren't tired from work. They're tired from thinking, from planning, from worrying, from replaying conversations. Annoyance sees that part. It doesn't show on your body. It shows in your pauses, in your silence, in the way you stare at nothing for just a little too long. Sometimes we're not lazy. We're overloaded. Sometimes we're not unmotivated. We're overstimulated. Sometimes we don't need a vacation. We just need mental quiet. Real quiet. No scrolling, no comparison, no notifications. Just space. But we've become afraid of that space. Silence feels unfamiliar because we've trained our brains to need constant input. So when it gets quiet, we don't know what to do with ourselves, and we pick the phone right back up. I think everyone is quietly tired because we are living in a world that never pauses. And we need that pause. Maybe the solution isn't some grand gesture. Maybe it's small. Putting your phone down without immediately looking for something else to do. Letting a message sit for a while without feeling guilty. Not checking who viewed your story. Not measuring your life against someone else's timeline. Maybe it's just giving your brain permission to rest. Because being mentally tired doesn't mean you're weak. It just means you've been carrying more than you realized. And if you've been feeling this way lately, you're not alone. Most people are quietly tired too. They're just hiding it well. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate you being here. I'll see you next time.